We're live again.
Hi,
Session
everyone.
3.
Hi. Hi.
Some more Dungeons and Dragons. The quick announcement: we have our Twitter at DireRolls, where we post when we are going to be live, or around when we're going to be live. Generally, a little bit after what I originally post. Nothing else really. DM, go for it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is so difficult starting a stream every single time. I'm like, what do I do? Do I say hi, happy? How are we doing? How do we start the stream? No idea. But I'll give you a small summary of what happened last time because that's useful for the players and for no one who's watching. So previously, the party has tried to figure out what is happening to the fishing village of Merkful. Apparently, there is a phantom terrorizing the people, rotting the crop, and slaughtering the hounds and attacking the fishermen and their boat. The group met up near the notice board after an unfortunate encounter with Holofernes Mayador himself, the one who issued the quest to find the culprit behind the terrors of Merkful. Not being able to get inside the Mayador's mansion due to the amount of hired mercenaries pretending not to be hired mercenaries, the group decided to seek out the rumored druid who everyone within the village suspected is behind the crime. The group almost didn't make it to the druid's hut, battling coma-inducing flowers and summoned blink dogs on the way to Locks. There they met Lock the druid, in bare form at first, but managed to convince him to talk to them. They soon came to the realization that it wasn't him behind the crime, but that there were more pawns in this increasingly complicated play. Seems Mayador is protecting himself against something, but they are not sure what or why. Locke shared his thoughts with the group, suspecting that Meyersdorf has run out of money since Locke has stopped the wood mills to a halt a few months ago. Locke himself is protecting the forest, namely the priceless magical trees in the center of his domain. Within that center is a dryad this druid is protecting, a charge given to him by his god, the Wild Mother. A dryad that has sought out and contacted the girls of the group already, beckoning them for their help. The party decides to seek out this dryad first before going back to Merkfall and figuring out what is terrorizing Meyersdorf and what. As the party battles some dead trees floating in the water that turned out to be crocodiles, they finally make it to the mysterious circle of standing stone. In the midst of this putrid-smelling, sweltering swamp of leeches and reptilian danger, Xanamin, the Arcanist, quickly figures out that the stones are protected with some old, dark magic, and to be able to enter, one must disable the runes by defacing. Before anything else happens, Aldwin manages to deface one with a well-placed bolt and triggers the defense mechanism. He is separated from the group by a magical windfall and hears a chorus of voices singing a riddle over and over again. He solves this riddle and is able to enter the Ring of Stones, him alone, thus facing a terrified-looking dryad before him. It's now up to him to talk to his creature and figure out how to help her and her dying glade, if he and his comrades decide to do so. And then, one little second.
Exciting.
I know.
I also found out that it was protected, by the way.
Yeah, that's true, but I had to condense it down. I had to condense it down. You found out by being blasted backwards into the water and then ended up with leeches in your back. um, when you, Aldwin, enter this ring, you answered the riddle correctly. And you saw before you, or you see before you, a beautiful elven woman with green hair decorated with lily white flowers. She looks mournful and sad, and her clothing is ragged and decayed. There's a beauty to her face, though her skin looks pallid and sickly, almost as if she's dying. The first word you hear from her is, "Have you come to finish me? Have you come to destroy what is left of my glade?" You have a small conversation with her, trying to convince her of that you want to help her, that you're here to aid her. You are not that successful so far. What is it that you want to do?
I think I already put down my crossbow. In any case, he's putting down his crossbow. And stepping away from it for a little bit. He takes up a non-threatening composure.
Make a general charisma check.
Fuck. That's not terrible. Say
Not
14.
terrible. Okay.
I have no idea what I said last time. So I started at the beginning. I'm not here to harm you. I am with the elf and the orc.
What are you here to do?
We're here to help.
Why do you want to help? You're a man. Men have come here to destroy everything I love, everything I hold dear. I have only but one friend who cares for me still, but he cannot do what must be done. For when the sharpened axes will come and tear the tree down, bark by bark and limb by limb, seeds will rain upon the corrupted earth.
What needs to be done?
How can I trust you? You come here bearing arms, just like them. Weapons sharpened, blades.
Well,
Why are you not one of them? Here to seek the only treasures I have to give out?
to be fair, if I was, I would most definitely have already shot you for one.
She shakes away a little bit.
But I haven't, and actually put my crossbow away. He points to it. It's like at least like 2 to 3 meters like away from him at this point. Like it's like.
She looks and then looks back at you.
I'm not here to harm you. Neither are the other 3 outside. We're here to help.
Who did you bring with you?
Well, for one, the elf and the orc that you contacted.
I've
did
seen
contact
them
them,
in
right?
my dreams. Yes,
Well,
I've
they are
visited
there.
them.
And my wizard friend, he's also outside.
Wizard. Wizards were the ones who caught and trapped me.
What wizards?
Dark wizards.
There's a lot of those around. Gotta be a bit more specific. What did they have against you?
I was here to protect the trees. They wanted the trees. They're special. They bear a power of the earth. Not unlike the trees man chopped down to build stools and tables, walls, bars, things like that. No, these trees were different. Each one of them had grown in times before. The gods themselves blessed them with a power. A man sought to wield it, cut sticks out of it, and more.
The wizards did. The wizards came for these trees to cut them down.
Man came.
Yeah, but why did these wizards then imprison you? Were you fighting back against them?
I was, yeah. I fought with everything I had. So they trapped me in this circle of stones. And then I'd had to watch how they tore down every tree around me, limb by limb, bark by bark. I watched my children die.
The friend you mentioned, I assume that is the druid that lives
Yes.
slightly to the south of here, if I remember
It's
correctly.
Locke, yes. He
Yeah, we-
assured me he was sent by the mother. I do not talk to him. Afraid. You're the first man I dare to talk to, and only
I didn't get to the last bit because
only because you forced me to.
I did not want to force you. We just tried to like destroy the circle that's keeping you trapped in here.
If you destroy the circle that keeps me trapped, I'll die. I have no thing that binds me to this place, only small little seeds that keep me alive. And then she opens her hand trepidatiously and closes them again.
What did I see?
Make a perception check or an insight if you'd like, depending on what information we would like.
Well, she opened her hand, right?
Yeah.
Now what did I
And
see
then
when she
close
opened
it
her hand?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I would love to do insight, but that would not fit. It's a 12.
So far, you saw seeds, but not like any seeds you've seen before.
Okay. Alright. So what is it we can do to help you?
Make a persuasion check if you want her to tell this information. If you want her to trust you, and you can lower the DC if you say a little bit more to make her trust you. Make a case.
You reached out to the two women. I by accident am the one who ended up in here. I actually meant for them to talk to you. I didn't even want to get close, but we were attacked by alligators. That is why me and my friend Xanamin actually got this close. I would love for you to be able to talk to them, but you can't right now. Well, maybe you can. I do not know because I do not know how this works. That's sort of Xanamin's area of expertise. But I can communicate to them whatever you tell me.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. That was a good one. She opens her hands again. These seeds are needed to make a lifetime of living complete. On the top of the branches, 3 such seeds exist. Will you help me? Will you save my children and take these seeds to a mythic place? One that I will direct you to. A place where no man will ever destroy them, or the magic they contain. A place where these seeds will bring new hope to life and thrive. Only then can the newborn daughter of myself, of the Dryad, grow protecting a mystic forest and creatures with their love. As long as you plant them on a mystical, faraway shore. Because this glade is dying. And when I go down, it all goes down with me.
Aldwin will approach slowly. Like, if she has any reaction to that, he'll stop moving.
She's not shirking away.
All right. He'll slowly approach.
She's very tall compared to you.
Quickly for Alduin himself, what does he know about druids and their general alignment?
Dryads or druids?
Dryads.
Make an Arcana check. 13. Let's see. They're neutral. Fate.
Right.
Their alliance is neutral. It's often to themselves or to whatever they serve. Alliance speaking. Yeah.
Okay. While he approaches, he'll also say, "There's nothing we can do for you then."
No. A dryad is bound to that tree, and you saw the glamour of the tree. This circle had disappeared. We do see that this tree is dying. It's no longer in fertile soil. It's at its last legs. And as you get closer to this dryad, you see their skin's pallid gray. Like she's aging quickly, not gracefully.
Yeah.
I can't live again. My tree will die. And that's fine. As with all things in nature, I'll feed the earth. But I can't let everything die with me. I have 3 daughters left. I have not planted them, saved them from the axes. They killed all my daughters. It's at this point where, with that 13 on that check, you do realize that dryads can create daughters that are also dryads, and they are also bound to trees. So with every tree that was chopped down around her, they were killing a dryad.
Mm-hmm.
She saved 3 saplings, or 3 seeds. They need to survive. That's all I ask.
Where would they need to go?
There will be 3 places. I will give you the location when you accept. They'll be far away. You can take your time.
Could I talk to my friends outside for a moment? I do not want to just accept this without their consent.
I'm afraid that as soon as you leave this circle, it will break the spell that holds me here. But it will also break the little enchantment on this island. I will die.
I was afraid of that. And the knowledge that I have of them, the short few days, and, well, the amount of trouble they went through to actually get here, I think they would agree to help. And otherwise, I will do this on my own. I will help you.
Do you promise?
I do.
Will you kneel for me?
I generally do not kneel for anyone. But as you are dying, I will make an exception. Another one will take a knee. One knee.
She very gently steps forwards and stands in front of you. Reach out your hand
He does.
He places the 3 seeds in them, and then she takes one of your fingers. With this... Wait. With this ring, you promise to fulfill this quest. Do you promise?
I do.
She puts the ring around you. You will be immediately attuned to this.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You receive Band of the Dryad. And she will explain to you in more flowery terms than I'm going to do right now.
Can I just, before you start, just one thing? When you said as she takes your finger, I interpret that as in, like, she literally took his finger. Yeah.
No.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a hidden blade soon. This is gonna be so cool.
Okay.
Cover it.
Band of the Dryad. A simple wooden band that appears to be entwined by evergreen ivy line. The top is decorated with a small rose petal which remains bloomed and perfect until the ring's effect is used. Each day at dawn, the petal blooms again. This band has a single charge every day, which recharges each day at dawn. The power contained within the rose petal may be expended to heal a target the wearer can touch by 4d4+4 hit. Once used, the rose petal wilts and falls off the ring, and this effect may not be used again until the next. And she tells you this is her boon, the last of her remaining powers that will stay with you until your quest is complete.
Thank you. This will come in handy. Alduin will take out like a small like pouch. He has like things on his belt and stuff, and he'll put the seeds in there. He'll actually take do you mind if I take some grass?
Grass?
Yes, a little bit of extra protection for the seeds.
She grows a little bit of leaves and grass on her palm.
Perfect.
Rips it off and gives it to you.
He'll put that with the seeds in like the little pouch, seals it, and he'll put it like under his armor, like above his heart, and then put the armor over it. Before I leave, well, and before you tell me where to go,
you already know where to go.
I just know at this point.
The Band of the Dryad gives you the location.
Dope. Cool. Well then, before I go, do you by any chance know what being or creature is currently attacking the village? I know you do not like them, but innocent people are dying. People who don't specifically have anything to do with the cutting of the wood.
I can't feel outside this ring. Maybe when it breaks, I could use my last moments to try and get that out for you.
If you could, I would really appreciate it. There are some people in that village, genuinely good people who are very scared right now.
I will try.
Thank you.
She sits down.
So how does this work? I just step out and then...
Yes.
Well...
I wish you good luck.
Thanks. Anything you wish for me to pass on to Locke or the others?
Thank him for me. For his efforts. And tell him to live a life. She chuckles.
I think he'll just do whatever he wants to do, to be fair.
Yes.
Okay, well, good luck.
Take good care of my daughter.
I will. And Alduin will backwards step out of the ring.
Okay, as you do that, the rest of the party, for the last 10 minutes, what have you been doing? There's just this gigantic wind wall around this circle of stones. Your friend disappeared. You can't see anything inside.
I would have been calling out.
Screaming into the wind.
Yes.
Is it blockable? Can you? I mean, can I just block it with my arm or whatever? Like,
It would be like knocking on a tornado. It
okay,
hurts.
okay. By the way, am I still restrained?
Why were you restrained?
I believe by the crocodile thing.
Yeah, you beat the crocodiles.
No, those are bridges now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They definitely are. I think Brion would have done the same. Just call out, maybe try to see if there's something on the island she can throw into the wind to see if she maybe hears him or whatever.
So after a while, suddenly the wind wall drops and it's completely wind still. The stones collapse outward and they sink slowly away into the mud. And there you see Aldwin walking away from what looks to be a dying dryad who's wilting in a rapid, just sinking like silt into the mud, her eyes just focused on Aldwin's back.
What have you done?
What happened?
Long story. Well, just a moment. Alduin will just wait until she, if there's anything she still says about the creature.
There's a little moment when her head is the last thing remaining before that wilts as well into the ground, where she says, Jackdaw, and goes away.
Jackdaw. Don't we know? Don't we know a jackdaw? Don't we know that? Didn't we?
What's
For now, not important.
happening?
So,
I'm so confused.
that
You
was
didn't attack her, did you?
no. As Alduin also now goes to pick up his crossbow. No, I didn't. There was nothing we could do to save her, I'm afraid. She was already dying. She was pretty much already dead, to be fair. She asked us to deliver 3 of her saplings or seeds to 3 different locations to plant them.
Should be doable. Is there a catch?
Probably, but not as far as she said.
No hints.
Well, I know where it is, and I'll show the ring. Through this, I know. But
Okay.
do I like right now know where it is, or do I know the direction? What exactly do I know about the location?
You know a direction. You know, it's kind of like it's a little bit vague to you as well, but you have a feeling that if you have some sort of visual aid like a map, you might be able to point at the map.
Okay.
Seems to be helping you to point into directions, point at places. It's a ring. It's magical.
Right. Okay. Well, I could tell us where to when I have a map. For now, I just have directions, and I point in like 3 directions, the 3 directions that I sort of feel. But
And they are all into 3 completely different directions.
yeah, that's sort of what I felt.
And it feels very far away.
Yeah.
So it was like her last
Dying
wish before she
Yeah.
went on?
Yep. Afraid so.
Guess we're stuck with that then.
Also,
I mean-
information of who caused this. She said man, and that it was wizards who performed this. Still vague. I think she also said something about the king's men, that they were doing that, but it was all very fake, and I'm afraid that she may not have been of 100% sound mind anymore at this point. At least not with the memory, at least. The memory may have been damaged already.
Hmm.
Um,
What was the last thing she said? She said
Jackdaw.
something.
Right, yeah. So before I left, I asked her if she knew anything about the creature or thing that has been attacking the village.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know anything and that she couldn't check because her vision was being contained by the field, and she promised to actually check just before she died. Jackdaw is what she said, so I guess that has to be something with it. Alduin takes out his notebook and he'll like flip through it real quick because I remember something about a jackdaw.
A jackdaw is a blackbird.
Wasn't there a guy? Wasn't there a dude? Okay, so jackdaw is like a black bird. Okay, but that's not.
Could
new
also be a name.
Yeah, because I remember someone, like some asshole, whose name was like Captain Dick Richard. He's a captain. Jackdaw. It's also the name of a ship. Maybe it's a ship. Right. For now, note it down. Jackdaw. Alduin writes it down. Last thing. Druid said. The Dryad. Again with the Druid. Again. Oh jeez. So yeah. Also we need to go buy a lock real quick as well.
A lock?
Lock, the Druid.
Ah, right.
Your guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
But yeah, for now, we can't really do anything directly about these seeds. We have to find a map in the first place, and for that, I think I remember someone telling me to go to one of the large cities, because the large cities probably sell maps.
Probably.
Did she tell you how quick you had to be planting those seeds?
No.
Did you have to hurry?
No, she said you could take your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we can't plant them here.
No, definitely not, because they will die immediately. Well, that's sort of what she said, basically. Otherwise, she would have planted them, wouldn't she? If we could plant them here. No, there are 3 specific places of magic that she wants us to plant them. Of course, we will scope out. Apparently, yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, it
Might
might
be
be some of
interesting.
the hidden places of the orchard.
Probably. I don't actually know what that is, but maybe.
That's fine.
Wait, actually, does Alduin know something about
Make a
what?
religion check.
I don't think that is one of the. Well, it's not terrible.
You're really good at the
Well, he's read a lot about magic,
the religions.
creatures and things, and nature specifically. So this is something he probably would have passed.
Corellon, the Archheart, is the deity of archmagic and the Fae. During the founding, the Archheart wandered the land, spreading magic and raising the forest. The Archheart is the one that created the first elves, and so they are considered the mother and father of all elves. It's commonly depicted as an impossibly graceful and beautiful elven being. They are androgynous and alluring, with long golden many the worshippers of the Archheart are those who seek art in all their work, both magic and the mundane. The Spider Queen and her priestesses are loathed by followers of the Archheart for leading the drow astray. The Archheart is also the guardian of spring season and the domains of light and arcana. Their holy day is Elven Dawn. It is a chaotic good deity.
Is this the deity you follow, Lux?
What? The orchard?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. A lot of wood elves do actually. I mean, they are the one who raised all the forest and are said to have created the elves. So it loves beauty and life and nature and yeah.
Okay. Well, then I see why you would want to help this dryad.
Well, it might take us somewhere wonderful.
Well, this place isn't, but well, there's reasons for that, I guess. Um, what
Shall we
are
go
those
back?
places? Yeah, let's pass by a lock and then head back to the town. Anything you want to check out, Xenamin, about the rings before we leave?
I'm all worried about how we should break the news to Locke that the thing is, or person that he's been trying to protect passed away.
Wouldn't he have noticed?
I think by this time he would know already, but she wanted me to give him a message.
He might be pissed though.
Yeah, he
I
still
mean,
won't be happy.
I didn't want to say back then, when we were talking to Locke, but I believe he might be of the same people as where I'm from.
And is that a problem?
My people can be very, very ruthless. I
Well,
mean,
I've
I
seen
don't
you be in
know.
battle, but I don't see you do this in person.
Well, we don't know if we could piss him off by telling him that we, I don't know what this is, killed his woman.
I I I think the ring will convince him. I don't think she would have given me that if she didn't trust us to complete this for her. That's not a whisper, by the way.
No, I know. I just don't want to talk through everyone.
Mute your mic.
My mic is muted,
No, it ain't. You're
but I put the light on.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think it's using your laptop's microphone then, and not your headphones microphone.
Right.
This might explain why you were so much louder.
Ah, okay. Continue.
Okay. So anything anyone else want to check out here first, or shall we just head back to the?
No, everything here just wants to bite you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. I think we just have to tell what happened. I mean,
Yes, of course. And I think it'll be fine. Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Brion, your people normally stay together in a group, right?
Yes.
What would be
Well,
reason to split off from the group?
I mean, you know, my reason. It's a hard life. I mean, if you have any common sense, it's a hard life. But you could leave for any reason. I mean, you could leave to find adventures. You could leave to, uh, well, for me, fleeing my own people. But I don't know his intentions or why he would have possibly left.
Why didn't you mention it to him?
I don't know if
Is
I
he
want to
afraid?
yet. I don't know if he knows my family. Um, maybe it could be confronting. I mean,
Sure, I understand. You've been through a lot.
but maybe if he reacts okay to this, maybe I'll ask him about it.
You may have something to share.
Maybe.
Hmm.
So we go find
Yeah.
the druid again then.
Back to the croc bridge.
Oh, I assumed we would have been having this conversation while we were talking, actually, but having this conversation while we were walking, not talking, walking.
Oh right, while we
Bec-
were walking, while we were climbing crocodile bridges and
No, actually, a stone bridge that you created.
For the first one. And then the croc bridge for the second one.
Right. You're muted.
you muted.
There he is.
This is so. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. All right. So you slowly make your way back to Loch the Druid. There, you find a creature, a bear, breaking and ripping into the ground and the trees, just foam around his mouth and red, dilated pupils.
Oh,
He hears you coming, and then he turns and heaves loudly, out of breath, angrily. How do you proceed?
I just look very, very sad.
We're very, very sorry, but we couldn't save the Dryad. And that we got another assignment from her to help save her offspring. And again, that we were sorry we couldn't do anything else to save her.
Yeah, it sucks.
She was already fading.
Would you like to add anything to that, Aldwin?
Aldwin will he'll take the pouch out of his armor, show it to him. See, she's not gone completely. Still here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, Xanamin.
My boy.
And the bear is inching closer. Just every muscle tensed, growling deep inside. He's so angry. And he's just like foam around the mouth. Aldrin, what did you wanted to say? He's not attacking yet, but also not backing away or getting less angry. It's a bit of a stale mate.
Killing us will not solve anything. Will not make you feel better. It will only make you feel worse. She asked us to go and make sure her daughters continue living. Look, and he shows the ring. She would not have given this to just anyone. She also told me to give you a message. For one, she wanted to thank you for protecting her, for helping her. Second, don't take this message the wrong way, but I'm just paraphrasing her words. She kind of told you to get a life. That's what she said. Can't change anything about that. But that's what she said.
Make a
Live.
persuasion check
She trusted him with it.
with advantage.
A man. A human man.
Roll 20 will fuck me! Roll 20 fucked me twice! Fuck me twice! It fucked me twice! Twice!
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Maybe you want to change the map first, and also like open up the open up the thingy. Don't roll yet.
Yeah, just
Oh.
give me a second, because I'm changing my screens a little bit. Because I was split screening this, and I'm no longer gonna split
Does my-
screen this.
hold,
Does roll count?
hold, please. While we set up things, hold, please.
Hold,
Hold,
please. Hold, please.
Oh, roll 20. Come on. Why you
Yep.
always do this to me?
Yep.
Why you always do this shit to me?
Oh.
It's the dice rolls, guys. Can't have it all the time.
A 7 on an advantage roll. Yep.
I rolled a 4 and a 6. I love that none of us are like charismatic at all. Like,
None of
That
us.
12 was a 7. A 7 plus 5. A
Wait,
7.
you have a plus. What?
Persuasion.
Why do you have a plus? Why are you not talking more?
Well, apparently, that's why I talked. Normally, you rush through the front line and start talking, and now I was here first, me, and yeah.
So there is actually some charisma in this group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
there
There
is.
is.
Huh.
Finally
And
found.
that charisma is now in
Welcome.
In combat.
in melee combat range.
Oh no. Is the
Oh,
map
no.
already there? Oh no. Oh wait, let me.
So Xanamin talked first. I would assume that Lux was a little bit here. Aldwin talked second. That's kind of like the. I would
Yep.
say that this is your marching order. Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, probably.
I
Yeah.
regrets not taking Misty Step as a.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Okay, initiative. Let's go.
No regrets. Where's my stuff?
Yeah, you roll, guys.
I really don't want to kill this dude.
See,
I really
can
don't
roll
want to
high.
fucking kill this dude. Wait, isn't he like
What is
technically?
your dexterity bonus?
who-
Xanamin.
who? Oh.
Xanamin, what's your dexterity bonus?
0.
Zero.
0, you can see.
That means Locke is first. So. Yeah, so. As you are having this conversation, no one is surprised. So it's now at this point where you realize that talking isn't helping, diminishing the rage that is inside of this bear slash druid. His eyes are just red, and there's no talking to him. So realization hits all of you kind of at the same time. And Lux, you are first in the initiative order. What would you like to do as this is happening? I'm gonna like change the music to something more.
I would like to talk to him. And I say, listen. And I use command on him.
Okay.
And I say, listen in orc.
Yeah.
Ooh. Creative. Nice.
Okay. Command. That's a saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. It's GM roll, right?
Slash GM roll, yeah. One word.
Yeah. Okay. You use the command. Do you say anything more in your turn?
Yeah, I say, we have 3 of our daughters, 3 magic places. Have to make new forest.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
all in orc.
All Also,
That's why it's a bit broken.
Yeah.
also make a persuasion check just for me with disadvantage.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Nice.
Breon, it's your turn.
Okay. Fuck. Can I say that? Can I? Okay, no, never mind. I don't want to attack him. I am going to take my pike out. And I want to get into a very defensive stance with my pike just in front of his nose. And I'll say to him, talk to me. We come from the same place. You should talk to us. And that's it. She's not having it.
Okay. Also make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Well, that's great.
Typing is happening. Oh. Oh.
Xanamin. The bear will attack you.
We can't really hear you, Jens. Nope.
No, still not.
Now we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we can. He will make 2 attacks. First, he will try and bite you.
Oh, come on, boy.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
You take 7 plus 5 is 12 damage as he bites you intensely right in your shoulder. The magic that Lux tried to cast on him, it just completely enraged him more. Unable to hear her pleading words afterwards that might have been able to persuade him. And Brion, seeing your pike, just made things worse. So he just grabbed Xanamin's shoulder, bites into him, and then his claw rakes out as he moves here and slams in your direction, trying to slam that pike away. With a 15 hit.
Nope.
So he's able to slam the pike away. You don't drop your weapon, but his claws narrowly evade your body as you shook backwards. Locke is just too angry to be reasoned with at the moment. Xanamin, it's your turn as you are just blood gushing out of the veins in your shoulder.
Say 7 plus 5 damage, or did you say 7 plus 12?
It's 7 plus 5, total of 12.
Okay.
I already took that damage away.
Okay. That's great. Mm,
It seems that
yeah.
Locke has turned into a cave bear at the moment. For those familiar with creatures.
You fucking kidding me? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I kind of don't want to kill Locke, but I have no other way to subdue him than
Sorry,
giving him
could you
damage.
repeat that again? I didn't hear you.
Again? What's with my mic today?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I want to subdue the guy without killing him, but
Yeah.
I have currently no way to do that. So I'll cast Snillock Snowball Stream at him and
Nice.
try to at least, you know, slow him down that way.
Okay.
And he has to take dexterity saving throw with a
Alright.
DC of 13.
Yes.
Nope.
He fails.
Why didn't that?
What did you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to roll for the damage.
So you
Yeah.
suddenly create a flurry of magical snowballs erupting from a point within your range. Each creature in this 5-foot radius sphere centered around that point. So this is the point.
That's not the point. I'm trying to.
I don't know who are making these things.
Yeah, I accidentally made them. I'm trying to switch focus.
Okay.
The point that I want to create is around here. That
Okay.
sphere.
Yeah, and just like snowballs are just cascading down from the sky, like battering his body as he's biting your neck and clawing at Brion. His fur is now covered in snow. How much damage? 10. 10 damage, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
10 damage.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Is that your turn, Xanamin? Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay.
No, wait. No, yeah, that's my turn. Yeah, it is.
Okay, Alduin, it's now your turn. You see that Locke has just bit into Xanamin's shoulder. Blood is dripping down his like furry mouth. He's clawing at Brion. Brion is narrowly evading it, and then suddenly from the sky you see Xanamin's snowball swarm just battering down on his body, and you're just inches away from all of this snow. What do you want?
So Alduin looking real angry. Seems like you do not want to talk, Locke. I'm very sorry. I did not want to do this, but you leave me no choice. And I would like to do a shove action and attempt to shove Locke into his own pitfall trap. That is right behind him currently.
Nice. Glad you remembered.
Yeah.
I tried to like.
I was like, isn't he currently standing in this right now? But I'm like, no, it's one behind him. Because we're able to walk around that. Show of action is just a contested athletics, right?
Yeah, it's a contested athletics check.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Roll 20. It's never gonna be high enough.
So, you place your arms on the chest of this furry creature. Your fingers are almost freezing to the touch as all of these snowballs are just battering down. With his teeth still around Xanamin's shoulder, you like knock his more away. Some of the flesh rips off, but then with all of your might, you just move him right in the right spot, and he loses his balance and topples backwards.
Oh. Okay, my heart was like, like knowing the strength of a fucking bear.
Good move.
If I remember correctly, there was a nice big pit
Yeah.
where he's
Yeah.
standing.
Yeah, that's what I
why
said.
he did it. So
That's
give me
why he
1
did that.
second, because there is damage for that bit. I need to find it.
Oh. That was the idea.
He needs to make... Okay. And now he needs to make a dexterity saving throw to grab the edge of the pit. So you see him like moving backwards, the ground caves underneath him, and you hear just twigs and everything just clattering in what you can only imagine is a very deep pit. But as the dust settles from this fall, you see this bear's claw just at the edge of this ground, still holding on. Its claws just digging deep into the ground, and his growling anger just echoing off the walls of this.
So I'll just yell at him like the last thing. I'll just...
Uh,
Killing us is not going to solve anything. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Does it look like he's able to?
We're out of initiative order or what?
No, we are not out of initiative
Right.
order. That was Alduin. Sorry, I'm just like...
I thought you said,
Putting
does
this
anyone
here
want to do
Yeah,
anything?
yeah. No, that was my mistake. I was just putting this pit thing in here. Just give him 1 second. So, there we go.
Oh no, he's gone. Endless pit. Yeah, it's done. Fight's over. Oh no, he's back.
There you go. Anyways, so Alduin, that was the end of your turn. Now it's Lux's turn. Lux, you see all of this happening in between the shoulders of your friends. Is there anything you would like to do?
Look, just stop it. Just talk to us. You don't understand. And I'll cast Bane on Locke. And he
Okay.
has to make a charisma saving throw.
Nice. Okay. Sorry.
A lot of them were like, listen to us, but at the same time I'd be like, kill, kill, kill.
A charisma saving throw. Yeah, he's good at that.
Last one was wisdom. That's not gonna work.
So, what is your DC?
My DC is 13.
Okay. It seems that as you cast this spell, it doesn't seem to be able to get past the anger of his mind, and the magic just dissipates into the air, not taking...
Well, I guess that's my turn.
All right. Would you like to move?
No, not really.
All right, Brion, it's your turn. What is it that you would like to do?
He's still holding on to the edge.
He is still holding on to the edge, yes.
Okay.
Lion King moment.
Finish him.
I'm
Mufasa him.
going. I'm going over. Here, and I'll just stomp his claws with the heels of my boots as hard as I can.
Are you attempting to shove him further into the pit, or are you attempting to damage him?
Shoving him further into the pit by.
Okay, make a contested athletics check.
It's strength. You should be good at that. Oh no.
Should have blessed
Never
you
mind.
guys instead of Bane on him.
DireRolls.
As you stomp onto his hands, he was already slipping, and as soon as your heel digs into his claws, you feel one of its claws break underneath the pressure of your heel. If your foot slips a little bit, it's just the way he's holding on so precariously. With a natural 1, he drops Lion King moment.
Even worse rolls.
Backwards into the pit where there are giant stakes at the bottom.
Brion killed Mufasa. It's clear now.
Yep.
And
Dan had ik hem net.
he takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall and 2d6 piercing damage from the stake.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I mean, I didn't.
No, you did. No. No, you did.
15 damage.
I wanted him to be okay.
Yeah, he didn't.
Okay.
No.
In this pit, there's this raging a bear of a creature. And he is now. Oh, shit. What? Come on. Yeah. So I keep going to I keep going to the trap stats instead of lock stats. So give me 1 second. Yeah. So he's going to climb upwards out of the pit.
Okay.
Needs to make an athletics check to see if he can do that. Oh, come on. He definitely can do that. So you just see him like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr," and then he just like climbs out of the pit, jumps out of it here, and then pushes as an action you into the pit, Brion. So make a contested athletics check.
Come on, roll 20.
Ooh. You brace yourself for what is coming. His claws are on your shoulders, digging deep into you, and you're just like growling back, not budging away from the edge of that pit. You are keeping yourself strong in front of this bear, and you're not being pushed into it. Xanamin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm wondering if I can squeeze past here, or if that would be difficult terrain.
No, you can squeeze past. It's 4 feet instead of 5. It's fine.
Then I would like to use my action to disengage and move away from the raging bear.
All right.
See, as I am squishy. I would like to move, to here.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Let me check for a second. As I already used my action and my movement, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
No.
Alduin. You just saw this bear climb out of the pit with a few stakes broken off and still sticking into his hide and flesh. He's bleeding, he's angry, and he was trying to push Brion back in as a revenge.
Yeah.
There's no talking to him.
No, not anymore. It's done. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push my luck and try that shit again. No, that's too much. I'm gonna move over here to maybe get into a I can actually get into a flanking position. Light up the greatsword. So gonna do a little hemocraft die. Take 2 damage. Take the sword. 6. Take the sword, run it past his hand. Little blood drips onto it, and the sword engulfs into flame. That is my bonus action. Then for my action, I will attack the big man, the big bear man, with said greatsword. Yes, that's a 16 to hit.
Roll. That definitely hits.
Then I will, with my greatsword. Yes, so that's 10 points of slashing damage and 2 points of fire damage.
All right. So, as your sword lights up the sky, singeing the hairs of this bear in front of you, you feel like the burn, like the smell of burning hair is just filling all around you. Blood is dripping from your own hand where you cut yourself to create this incantation on your sword. And with the bear just still straining his muscles in a contested fight with Brion, you grab your sword and you sink it deep in between his shoulder blades, just slashing all the way down, creating a deep gash in his back. Whatever form he currently has, it's fraying at the edges, and you feel that his skin is crackling with energy, as if it's almost about to blow.
And because I'm an idiot, let's not forget to see if I get a crit. No, I do not, because I had advantage. My bad,
Yeah.
but it doesn't change anything. Go for it.
Okay, so that was your turn.
Yeah.
Blood is gushing from this form. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, Lux, it's your turn. You see all of this happening. You see that Brion pushed him inside. You see him climbing, raging out of this hole. You see that stakes broken off and just sticking out of its body. You see Xanamin going away and Alduin just lighting up its sword, creating a deep gash, welling blood up in the back of this bear. Is there anything you would like to?
I'll just scream out, "No, Aldwin, stop it! Don't kill him! Please, he doesn't understand!" And I'll run up over here and kind of stick my hand out to Alden, like, "Stop it!" And I'll use Cure Wounds on Locke.
Okay. Cast Cure Wounds.
It's 1. It's 1 plus. Sorry. It's 1 plus, so that's 4, and plus 3 because of the Disciple of Life.
Okay, so that would be 4 in total.
7.
7. Okay. Since he's not your ally at the moment, I will count this currently as a touch attack. It's not attack, I know, but I will count it as a touch attack. So I also would like you to make a spell attack just to see if you can actually hit. Yeah, you definitely hit him. So how much do you heal right now?
7 points.
7 points. As you push your hand onto the deep gashing wound, and light travels from your body, like your eyes light up with the green everlight of the archheart, and it travels through your fingers, like slowly knitting the wound a little bit more closed. You feel the muscles of the bear underneath your hand tense up, and his growling stop for just a brief moment.
Just run! We have to get out of here.
Brion, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Brion's definitely not gonna run. Do I have the same mark as Locke? I would presume.
Yeah, I would presume so as well, but that's up to you and your character.
Okay, I mean she should. And then it'll probably be on her upper arm. Whatever. So I will kneel and show him my tattoo.
Okay.
And I'll be humble. I'll try to be.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, maybe clench my teeth for what's coming. It's going to piss him off even more.
Might.
With your track record, yes.
Soon enough.
The bear seems to look from Lux to Brion, just like angrily growling. And then he turns around, facing Aldwin. Just anger still in his eyes. But the hesitance and the pause took the full 6 seconds. He's unable to do anything else in this turn. Cinnamon, what would you like to do?
You're muted.
Yeah, I was messing with my mic. I would again, now that he's hopefully somewhat confused, shout at him again that we mean him no harm and that we were only here to convey the message of the Dryad. And as I do that, I don't, or don't, I would like to come off as non-threatening as possible. I lower my hands to try to convince him of our intentions.
Make a straight persuasion check.
Come on, you got this.
The disadvantage of the fight is negated by the advantage of being healed and breathing.
My boy.
Finally!
Cinnamon, you see very slowly, like the red around his irises just going away. You feel you've been able to get through to him. You hope.
Have that sense as I see that in his eyes. I'd like to ask everybody to.
You can't say anything more. That took your whole turn.
Oh, then I'm going to take a few steps back.
Okay. Alduin. The bear is no longer focused on you.
Yeah.
It was focusing on you with all of its anger, but it's looking and following the moment.
Xanamin, right? He's looking at Xanamin? Okay.
Yeah.
But with anger in his eyes, with now a bit more calm.
Make an insight check.
There we go. Did Alduin have like good insight? Oh, he does. Decent insight.
With sadness.
Yeah. Alduin will.
Its shoulders are just sunken low. The growl is just diminished to nothing right now. And it's looking more and more like a pitiful man wearing a bear costume.
Alduin will. So he'll like throw his sword like behind him. And as he does that, you see like the flames, they don't actually follow the sword. The flames just stay like as if he's still holding the blade for a second, and then the flames seem to just return like to his hand where the blood originally came from. And he'll not like, he's not kneeling in front of the bear, but he's like more going to like a meditational pose, like he's sitting on the ground on his like lower legs with his feet like behind him.
Okay. Lux, there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, Lux would like to just slowly disengage from him, and I'll go over here and be just like, yeah, please calm down. We don't want to hurt you anymore. Please let us tell our story. That's all. Just
Real?
waiting for him to.
I'll stay crouched in front of him, showing my tattoo. I'll look over to Lux and I'll go, get the honey. Take the honey out of your pack. And I'll tell the bear in Orcish that I would love to just. God, I have 6 seconds. I'll shush him a bit. I'll go like, are there any calming words in Orcish? Like, shush, hush, it's okay. Kind of that like stuff. I mean, the way you calm down a baby when it's crying. I'll be like, it's okay, dude. You can be sad. It's fine.
Okay. Just for my amusement, make a charisma check.
Oh, Orcish calming words. Oh, it's actually good.
Die had ik niet zien aankomen.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
All disappointed.
Oh.
It's at this point where you see the hairs of this bear just suddenly shedding rapidly. Its skin shrinking around the man that's now on his knees in front of Alduin, and his face buried in his hands. He's crying. Just very sad at the moment. There are wounds on his back, and his clothes are a little bit torn. There's just sadness. That is the end of initiative, guys.
Okay. I will.
And here we will take a small break.
Awesome.
Yes. Awesome.
Counting the fuck down.
Took a couple
Calm
hits,
the fuck down.
but
Shushed
worked.
him like a baby.
we will be right back in like what? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? What are we gonna do?
Let's do 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
is yeah.
Right. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Get something to drink. Get something to eat. Get some. I think I'm gonna grab some tea because I actually can use some tea right about now after all
I
that
like
shit.
some tea as well,
Always
yeah.
fine. A cup of
Oh.
tea.
My heart needs to
Not
calm down after
great.
that pit push. Holy shit. Okay. We will be right back.
Okay. What's
We
the
back.
hero view?
We're back. It's the one with only our faces and not the battle map.
Oh, we're
The
live yet. Are we
yes.
live?
Yes.
Okay.
Your question was
Hi,
live.
everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
We're on the internet.
We
We're
are
on the
professionals.
internet.
We're not professionals.
That's the good thing. We
Let me
don't have
mute
to.
my Let me mute my phone. Now we're professionals.
Okay. So, yes, we are in hero view right now, so that's like all of the videos, right?
Yeah, I've got it called like battle map and hero view, and battle map's basically the battle map, and other one is not the battle
Okay.
map. So
Well, let me put on some really sad sounds.
Great.
It's important.
Right back
Sad
into the.
sound.
sad
Just the
trombone,
sad sound.
sad tiny violin.
I don't know what this is. Okay, it's fine. It's great. So, welcome back to our stream. Alduin, Rayon, you just watched Locke the Druid shed its skin and turn from a raging bear to a very sad heap of human half-orc. The humanoid, like half-orc, just sitting on its knees, grasping the grass in front of him and letting the grass just slide through his fingers, just shocking and crying, tears streaming down his face. He's still in pain, but he seems just healed again.
There's still like sticks sticking out from his back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of approach him and slump down on my knees. I'm so sorry, Locke. We're also sorry. There was no saving her. Only her legacy.
What happened?
Alden might be the best one to explain.
Alduin, yeah.
yeah.
What happened?
Come on, let's get away from this pit for a sec. Let's get some tea. Let's drink something. Let's eat something.
With
Come on.
great effort, this man stands up. You see the age in him now. Well, once was like very strong druid that you'd seen before in your first meeting. He seemed weaker, more vulnerable. And he walks and leads you all into his hut. It's a small and very cozy home. He leaves the door open for you to follow in.
I do.
There are no extra chairs, this is just one. It's one of everything in here. It does not seem to accommodate visitors. But there's a bed you could sit on, or a carpet on the floor. He throws a pillow down as well. And a little side table he pushes in the middle, in which he puts his tea, his kettle, his cups. And then he just stares at the wall, waiting.
When everyone has some tea. Mine is still too hot. Um, we were able to enter the circle. Or, well, I was able to enter the circle. She was on the edge of dying. She was afraid. But I was able to speak to her, tell us we were there to help, not to harm. She, eventually, after a little bit, believed me and then asked me to bring her daughters to 3 separate places. That's when she gave me, and he'll take out the seeds again, these and the ring. And after that, she told me that when I would leave, that the circle would break and that she would die, which is what happened. But you knew that already.
You couldn't save her?
No, I asked her multiple times, but she said there was nothing we could do.
She told us that the tree that she was bound to was already destroyed, and so this circle that was trapping her was also the only thing that kept her in this world.
I wanted to save her. I wanted to save this forest.
So did I.
It's man that destroyed it. Maybe I should be the villain that they expect me to be.
And it's a man that's going to rebuild it in different places in the world. But
He
could
looks
have
at-
picked this one.
He looks at you, and then to Aldwin. You're going to rebuild forests. You. Why?
Because I promised.
Yes, but why did you promise? What is it for you?
I've been looking for purpose for a while. Hunting monsters, protecting people, researching about monsters. It's all fine and good, but in the end, it's an end to a means. A means to an end. It's not purpose. This sounds like purpose. Sounds like the right thing to do. Spreading life is better than just straight up ending it always.
Where did she task you to go?
I don't know the exact places. I can sense them through the ring. If you had a map, I could actually show you on a map, but we don't have one. I doubt you have one.
I have a map.
Then I could show you
traveled.
if the
I traveled this part of Taldore in my life before this. So he turns around. He starts rummaging through his cupboards, drawers, taking pieces of paper out, scuffing, until he finally finds a roll of very old parchment. He rolls it out onto the table. What you see was the northern part of Taldore. It's like up, right? Yeah. This is
north
south.
is up,
That's-
yes.
Northern path.
Northeast,
to
southwest, and then with the clock.
I
You're
work
north of
for
mine,
Incarnate. I work for
Yeah.
Incarnate making maps. Don't know what a compass does. Nope, 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 nope. Anyway, so the northern
Points
part
to
of
your
Taldora.
wishes.
What did you
Which-
say?
It points to your wishes.
Yeah, points to my wishes. Yeah.
Ouch.
What you see seems to be everything from the dividing planes up.
Okay. Actually, no, it's not near me. I have a map. I have an actual map, but it's not near me.
I have a map as well. Would you
Yeah.
like me to share my screen?
Don't you have like it in Roll20? Because if you no, don't share your screen because it'll fuck everything up. Don't do that.
It does. Okay. No, I don't have
Everything
it in
will be like
Roll20.
boop. So don't do that.
No, I might have. Let me check. No, I only have a small one. It will take a while to upload all of that shit.
Yeah, no,
No,
we'll do
I
that
can
next
do
time.
this.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, let's just.
I could also
go
just
for
run
this.
downstairs and grab it.
Grab it. Go
Yeah?
for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it. Run, baby.
Preparations.
Oh, then I'm gonna
Quickly
run for
play
something as
some
well.
Piano music. Oh no.
Run. So Jens, if you just, entertain everyone for just a moment.
Let's do
No
some
pressure.
magic. No, okay.
I wonder if it's even on the map, what we're looking for.
Probably not.
This time you uploaded the map to Roll20, probably.
How many floors does this house have? Like 12?
It's in its garage box, all the way down.
It's in the second basement.
It's in the
Where do you think we live? Garages attached to houses.
All right. So.
Nope, it gone. I don't know where it is.
Oh my god! I could have just in the meantime just
I don't know.
grab the map. You
It has
like,
literally
the worst part
disappeared.
is, I have the map as well. Both on my computer. And you know what? I'm just also just gonna put it as a Roll20 because it's not going to be that much difficulty. I can do. Does it upload screenshots without a JPEG behind it? Let's see. Don't think it does. Doesn't seem to do that. Okay. This is terrible. Like, we're holding up everything. Anyways, you were talking with Dr. Druid, and can you just give a small recap of what is happening, Alduin?
Why me? Why me?
Oh, it works! It works! That's
So you already
awesome!
have it?
Yeah! I didn't think it would upload a screenshot, but it apparently does without, yeah, cool. Okay.
Problem solved.
There you go.
Very fine.
There we go.
Can the audience also see it right now?
They can now.
Yep. They can.
So literally what we are seeing right now? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, it's good. It fits in frame.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it even on this map, Alduin? You said it's far away.
We're about to find out.
So, Alduin, as he rolls out the map onto the table and Locke the Druid with his sad, but just the faintest glimmer of hope, just hope of something to still fight for, the fact that his entire charge, his whole reason to be in this forest for the last decades to protect has died to that thing. He's just waiting for your confirmation that there is. And you let your finger glide over this piece of map that there is, the bottom not visible, and your finger is going over it. You feel a direction somewhere deep within the Grey Valley.
The Grey Valley.
Where
Could you
is
ping
that?
it? Could you ping it for me? Can't find it as quick. Oh
Oof.
no, that looks scary. That looks terrifying.
Does.
would I know if the Grey Valley is a known site of the Arch's presence?
Make a religion check for me. Not that you can think of right now. Not that you know. You don't know that much in a religious context about the Grey Valley.
Well, most of the sites of the Arches are lost, so
As
better
you
find them.
feel your finger going over the map, you feel that there's another that you can feel. Give me 1 second. Your finger is going down, deeper and deeper until it pings here in this neighborhood. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was writing down, so I had my mic muted. Ivy Heart Thicket. Okay. Oh, that's right next to Kymel. Have I been there before? I've been to Kymel, but have I been to the Ivy Heart Thicket?
Not inside the Ivyheart thicket, no.
Okay.
And then on this map, you do feel that there would be something else here.
Over by Wildmount.
Yes. But it's
But-
vaguer.
Right. It seems to be much further away.
Yes.
Would I know any trivia about those places?
Make a history check.
It's not history.
With a 12. Which place first? The Grey Valley?
With the Grey Valley. Yeah.
Okay. One second. Yeah. Sorry. Well, there we go. North of the Umbra Hills lies a wide valley of ill omen and dark history. It is named for the forest of dead, petrified trees that fill the majority of this valley floor. This forest was once marked a Dion of influence for a demon prince of indulgence. And that is everything you know. Of the Grey Valley. Sorry, can you hear me, guys? Like, it's so
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah.
Are you
No,
making
yeah, we can.
notes?
Yeah. We are specifically muting our mics so that we don't accidentally
Alright.
interfere with things.
As for the Ivy Heart Thicket, make a history check to see what you know.
Can I also make another religion check on that one?
Yeah.
I know nothing.
It's just that sad natural 20. That's not actually a natural
Oof.
20.
A 7 history and a 7 religion.
Place that has a religion.
Gotta go do some research, guys. Into the
Yep.
library
What
we
you know
go.
of the Ivy Heart Thicket, is that it still remains under the study of the Alabaster license. something there is interesting enough that the Alabaster Lyceum is studying something there. And that is all you would know, Zanamin, because of that thing. Whereas for Lux, the throne of the Archheart is just outside of the Ivy Heart thicket.
Well, and I know that place at least. That's where the throne of the Archers is. It's just outside of the Ivy Heart thicket. I've never been there, but well, it's
Bordering,
a place.
bordering on the Iron Sea Ridge.
That's like the mountains over there. I would love to go there though.
Sorry, which place
Now
was
we
that?
have to.
Which place was that? Sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
That would be Ivy Heart thicket.
Ivy Heart thicket.
Lux knows that the throne of the Archer is between the Ivy Heart thicket and the Iron Sea Ridge.
Yeah, I got that part, just not the specific place that it was referencing. Well, I myself needed to go back to Kaimol at some point anyway.
It's in the foothills, so.
For my reference, we are currently in the Dawn Mist Pines, right?
Yes. You are currently, and I'll show you.
There.
There you go. Is it loading?
Slowly.
You are currently in Merkful, which is in a small alcove here in the Dawn Mist Pines, in between the Parchwood Timberlands and Turstfield. So,
Okay.
let's return. Locke the Druid is looking at you all expectantly as he sees your finger slowly, almost as if you're using the Ouija board, going over this map, and you pause and whisper the name of the place, and you just try and remember it. You write it down in your notebook, and you go further, and then the last one is where your finger just starts to circle around in what looks to be Wildmount. It's at that point where Locke says, yes, that part is not completely accurate to what it currently represents. I don't think that you can pinpoint anything there.
No, but we at least know a direction. And we already
Good.
know 2 locations now.
The first one is a location of dead, petrified tree.
She wants us to go there and plant one of those seeds there, so she must have a good reason for that.
Do you think the woods could be revived?
I think if anything could revive the woods, then it's a seed from one of the disciples of the Wild Mother.
Yes.
It's all part of a plan.
Would the seed actually survive the forest in its current state?
I do not have enough information to make an educated answer for that, but I think you need more than just putting a seed in the ground to make something grow.
Like a druid?
Like a druid, yes.
If only we knew one.
If only.
Locke, do you know anything else about these places? Anything that's
I'm
special
not
about them, or?
I'm not a learned person. I just know what is around me. I just know. I don't learn, I don't read. These are questions you should ask someone who has books. I have one map and papers that I use to do things with that I shouldn't mention right now.
Interesting.
What?
He's just blushing a little bit. moving the papers from his desk.
Oh God.
Just don't get many visitors, you know.
Druid, your Cynthia's showing.
I was thinking of toilet paper, guys. I don't know what you're thinking about.
Well, I know you, so.
Continue. It's a whole toilet paper crisis right now, even in
I've been shopping today. There's no toilet paper crisis anymore. At least not in Zandam.
Oh.
Oh no, there will be now
Well-
because now people will be coming to Zandam.
Teldora
Okay.
is behind on schedule.
Shit.
There is one in Dormis Pines. Now continue.
Hey. Well, I think
So,
we
you actually want to go and make your way over there then?
Well, we still have the situation in the village as well. I feel
Yeah.
kind of bad leaving them to their own fate.
I mean, we could,
Look,
we could
have
do it in
you-
a few days' time. I mean,
yeah, look, does the name Jackdaw mean anything to you?
It's a bird.
But that's it. It's just a bird.
I don't know what you expect for me to know.
Well, I asked the dryad that if she could find out anything about what was happening to the village. The only thing she could say is Jackdaw. They are literally her last words.
it's the only lead.
I think that you should stop searching for answers in a forest when you're trying to fix something village.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
It looks absolutely positive that the bird that she saw kind of watching us was an actual raven.
She seems positive, yes.
So not a jackdaw. Just for my own reference, what does a jackdaw actually look like?
Bloody
Fucking looks like a looks like a fuck.
yeah, it looks like a raven.
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
No, actually, it. It's,
So,
Continue.
look, I don't know if this is the time, and if you don't feel comfortable, then I wouldn't mind you not answering my question, but
No, I'm not interested in you.
in what? In me? What?
I
That
thought
was not
The
what I
shutdown.
meant. I
he's
mean,
getting like really uncomfortable right now.
that's not what I meant. It seems like we come
Okay.
from the same place.
Yeah, so yeah, what did you mean?
I mean, the mark on your arm or wherever it was. I don't know where it was. Was it on his arm?
No, on his chest.
All right.
My mark of the Ravagers.
Yeah.
I hid it. I'm now of the Mild Mother. I'm no
Mm.
longer then.
I acknowledge that, and I mean, I can't blame you.
That's why I asked if you'd escaped. If the Wood Elves took you in, you would be trustworthy. You're no longer part of Ravagers.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Um. So, why did you leave? I mean,
Same reason as you. I couldn't stand the slaughtering of innocents. I wanted more out of life than fertilizing the earth with the blood of people that I killed, murdered, pillaged, raped.
so how did you break free? How did you free your mind?
I lived as a bear,
Mm, I can't do that.
and I started making honey.
I can't do that either.
Well, you might be able to do that. I mean, if you really want to make honey, you could make honey. I don't know if that's something that you want.
Could you see me cuddling some bees?
Well,
Mhm.
I don't cuddle bees either. It's quite painful.
Right. I
It's
don't think
not a very wise thing
honey
to
is
do.
my thing.
I think that is exactly what you need. A little bit of honey in you. See, the thing is, if you want to break free from something as cruel, dark, putrid as that place was in your mind and still is, you need something sweet to be able to swallow it, get through it.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. You've been gone for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, decades.
Well, maybe I'll come to the same point as where you are right now. I would very much love that.
Try and focus on today, then tomorrow. Not, not on your end goal. Enjoy the road there. You've already took the first path.
I did, and I'm really glad I did. Thank you, that helped a little bit.
Thank you
She
for breaking
smiles
the
awkwardly
rage
again.
that took me.
Yeah, well, I just didn't really want to hurt you. Like, you seem like a nice guy.
I really wanted to hurt you.
I could see that.
Yeah.
You're
And then he turns to
fast.
Xanamin and he's like, really sorry about that, small one. You were just, it's like biting into butter. I'm really sorry about. How are you feeling right now? You know, I could heal your wound. Like you're still like gushing blood all over.
Might be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're staining a bit of the floorboards right now. So and he's just
Oiling.
like very awkwardly bending over you like a huge hulking half orc, and he just like slams his hand against your chest and casts cure wounds. God. That would be 16 plus 5 is 21 health points. Are slammed into your chest right now. Did you say anything, Jens? Because that was not audible.
Yeah, that's feels a lot better.
Yeah, you just like this whole bite wound with like the ragged frayed edges where his teeth ripped part of your flesh apart. It's just like all like knitted back together again. It's like healing over. You really cool, sick looking scar of a bear bite on your shoulder
Nice.
right now. And then he says like, you know, you might attract ladies. You never know. Like my past have help pull some
We
birds.
we all have strong emotions when we lose someone that we spend so much time with and caring for.
Yeah. I never actually got to talk to her, you know?
You know.
Just occasionally in my dreams. I'd see her, but she never talked.
Well, she cared for you. That I can tell you.
I cared for her.
When I asked her if there's anyone I needed to send a message to, you were the first person she told me to go to.
That's kind.
But she did actually say that you need to get a life. That's not a joke. She actually said that. And it was important enough to her to actually tell you that.
Did she say that? Like, find a new purpose?
Yeah, I think so.
She wanted you to move on and find a new goal.
Yeah. It's going to take a while.
And that's me trying to soften the blow of, get a life.
Well, listen, that's what she said, Xanaman. That is what she said.
It's not what you said. It's directness of the words that might come over.
Yeah, but
I
they were like
understand.
her words. When we are successful in planting one of these seeds, do you want us to let you know?
Yes. I
How
would.
how would we let you know? Can't really send you a letter. Oh yeah, the place in the forest within like the magic flowers that put you to sleep. A place
Near Merkfall.
near Merkfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay here?
I will, yes. I'll protect the forest a little bit longer. Just so I could just be a little bit longer a pain in the ass to that might. It was the purpose that I was serving might not be here anymore. It was still fun.
Fun has a purpose as well.
That's
Yes.
true.
It's hard to leave your home once you made a home for yourself.
It is.
But I'll
Aldwin
think
will.
about your offer. Think about moving to this place of dead, petrified trees to take care of for the dryad.
But hopefully then not dead and petrified anymore.
It doesn't
Right.
sound like a place I would like to go to, but think about it.
Might
I'll
surprise
ask
you.
the mother.
What
Maybe
better
go ahead.
person than to revive a forest?
Yes. Plant a seed and revive a forest.
Hmm.
I wish you good luck.
Aldwin will look
Thank
outside
you.
the window. It's probably starting to get dark by this point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you mind if we camp outside for the night?
No. No.
Good.
Thanks.
Could use a rest.
Like, it's starting to get. It was like morning when you arrived at Log, then you did a lot of stuff, then you went to the thing. So
Spent
I would
like
say it's like 6, 7. Not getting dark yet. It's like
yeah, but it's
past
the
dinner
end of the
time.
day, and it's quite a while to travel. Like it took us like 5 hours to get here, so we're not going to be able to get back before dark.
It took you
That's-
5 hours because 2 of those hours walking. It's a 2.5, 3 hour walk if nothing is attacking you.
If
Locke, do you think we could make it back in time, or better
I
stay
can-
here?
I'm pretty sure you could make it back in time if I escort you.
Let's go. Let's just find this
Yeah.
jackal.
Okay,
let's do that. Let's go.
let's do it.
It's your choice if you want to take a rest until the next morning, or I'll escort you to the village.
I'll tend to my wounds once we're back.
I'll
It's
ask
at this
you
point
guys a
you
question.
can take a short rest right now, by the way, with the talking and stuff here.
Yeah. While
Yeah.
while we take a short rest, I'll ask you guys a question. Do you guys have money to spend on a place to sleep?
No,
wait, I
but
do.
I can. most of the time I
Oh,
can
have
find
some
like a
awesome.
place in the temple to maybe
Is there
sleep
one?
or.
I don't
There's
remember
no
seeing
temple
one.
in Merkfall.
I don't know.
But you did have an offer at
Oh right,
Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina,
I
right?
remember that.
Wilhelmina. And otherwise, I just saw that I actually had money. I thought I had no money. I actually have some money.
Mhm.
Right. Short rest. Hit dice. Rolling 1 hit dice.
Me too.
Bringing me exactly
Same,
back up to
same.
full health.
All right.
3, 4.
So you all decide to go to Merkfall before the evening falls?
Yeah.
With the help of Locke, who's escorting you expertly through the forest, evading the flowers, slapping you awake when you try and fall asleep again. No blink dogs to rip you to shreds. You actually make it to Merkfall in time.
How do you
Arriving
stay so
there,
focused in such a beautiful place? I'm just distracted all the time. Did you get used to it? Just living here?
never. The forest always changes. The focus I get is from protecting the beauty, those who seek to destroy it. And then he looks out over Merkfall. He's not stepping inside of the borders of this village, by the way. And just like with hatred still broiling in his eyes rest on the Maesdorf mansion. Do hope you find out what's happening here. And if you do, congratulate this jackdaw for me for making my job easy or making my Adolf's life miserable.
Yeah.
Will do.
You do know we'll have to stop it, right? Because it is
Yeah.
killing innocent people.
And innocent animals and destroying plants. It's a love-hate relationship I have with this thing.
Understand.
We've all been there.
Thank you, Locke.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you guys have a name? Just, Aldwin, Zanneman, Lux, and Brion.
I don't think
We
we've
haven't.
talked. We haven't yet. No. To be fair,
We
we've
should
only
think
known each
about
other
it.
for like 3 days now. 4
Oh, really?
days.
I would not have
Yeah.
guessed. You seem like a real team.
Yeah,
Any
it just kind of
suggestion?
clicked in a weird way.
I was once part of a team. It helps having a name so people can remember you better. And then he just like slaps you on the shoulder, Alduin. It's good fighting you. And then he turns around, turns into a big raven, and just flies off, shitting a little bit on a tree in front of you.
He did that on purpose, I'm sure of it.
That's because
did.
he knew he would have lost. It's probably kick my ass. Right. Okay. Stop by Wilhelmina's place maybe first.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable. I think it's good to just have a talk amongst us, have something to drink, and
You're also very hungry. You haven't
have
eaten
something to
today.
eat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I am very hungry.
I mean, it's not the bear you're hearing right now.
Just real quick, like last game, like my stomach was growling so much I had to like mute my mic because it was picking it up. That was happening like last game. It was terrible.
So let's head to Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina.
So I put the map of Merkfall back up. There you go. And you'll want to get back to Wilna. To the small ship.
To the small ship.
Let me just get that shit in view. There we go.
Does Lux know what a jackdaw looks like?
A jackdaw. Make a nature check.
Could Alduin, with his knowledge of creatures, also make a check for the same thing in his own mind?
Yes, go for it.
No, search it in someone else's mind.
Lux, you have no idea. Oh no, wait, that's a 16 for nature.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it's a natural one. Yeah, you have a good idea of what a jackdaw looks like. It's a black bird with a grey head on top and a black beak and very intelligent bright blue eyes.
Hmm. It's definitely not what Follow does.
It kind of looks like a raven, in my own opinion.
But I've been around ravens so much in the forest.
From a
I mean, this
distance,
one
at a
was
glance.
unnatural. It still looked like a raven.
So, as you're walking through Merkful, you're passing the big platform in the middle of this fishing village. And you notice that there's a crowd gathering on top there.
We should go check that out.
Yeah. If the
What? What's
That
going
looks
on?
interesting.
Don't you have the highest
Okay.
passive perception?
Oh, okay, I'm coming.
Don't you have the highest passive perception of all
She
of
has,
us?
but she can still play her character however she'd like. With the highest perception, can still notice. That's an interesting flower between
There
the
is
cracks.
a lot of things to notice around
Yeah, okay.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Fair. I should have known that.
Hear what the crowd is gathering for? Are they cheering? Are they booing? Or any
They
other
seem to be
sounds?
quite angry, and as you're coming closer, you hear the things. We haven't had any food since weeks. The crops of Wanda are just rotting in front of our eyes. When are you to do anything about this? And another lady is saying, You've been standing in front of these doors for, I don't know, days? What do you think, Henry? Yes, I think it's also a few weeks, and you're saying that you have nothing to do with this, but we've never seen you before, and I'm pretty sure you're protecting something. Maybe there's money in there, or you have all the food, or anything at all. We're hungry. This is not a normal order. My husband can't go out onto the waters and fish anymore. All the boats have been destroyed in the past few weeks. Where is Holofernes? Where's Holofernes? Just a lot of noises through each other.
Right now, for a little bit, I
Wilhelmina
pity
is
the
in
man.
crowd?
Mm.
Sorry?
See if Wilhelmina is in the crowd.
Make a perception check. Is anyone helping you?
I would also like to check.
Okay,
So,
then
yes.
you make separate perception checks,
Okay.
independent of each other. Aldwin, you do notice Wilhelmina. She is currently in what looks to be a circle of like 3, 4 ladies clutching a book to her chest, and with your passive insight, you definitely notice right now.
Sorry? Sorry.
You
She is
notice-
gossiping right
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard about this yet? Oh, just yeah.
Cinnamon,
Something like that.
she's right over there. Now, point her out to him. Wanna go talk to her, or?
Well, sure. It looks like they ran out of food over the last 2 days.
Cinnamon?
We should.
It's
we
it's
can't
not
hear
it's
you.
detecting
Fix
it.
your
It's
mic.
It's not picking him up again. No, now it is.
Now, yes.
Yeah, now
yes,
it is.
Now
Okay.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we should help. Well, help. No, we should look and see what this situation is up to. I don't know. I don't know if we should get in the middle of this town's politics, to say it in a nice way. So I have some doubts about that.
well. I don't know. I don't think talking to Wilhelmina is involving in politics, right?
No, it's not. But Yeah. We should have walk up to Wilhelmina anyway.
Yeah, we should.
If you want to stay at her place tonight.
That's fair. Right, let's go talk to her.
Who's walking up to her first?
I think we all
Okay.
together.
Oh! Elduin! Sanemin! You weren't here a few days ago. I thought we were going. You weren't here last night. I thought we were going together. It's good that you weren't here, anyways, because it was cancelled. They rescheduled it to tonight. But the thing is, we can't get in with the crowd in front of the door right now. It's just been terrible. I just want to get to Holofernes right now. Of Holofernes' wife, sorry.
Mm.
Redact that.
We were a bit
Redact
busy
it while
last
you
night.
look for the name.
We kind of got stuck in the woods,
Yeah, we got a little bit
so we
lost.
Well,
couldn't make it back.
Terribly happy that you just survived. It's very dangerous in the woods. Did you find anything more out about Locke and the druid? Was he the one who did everything?
No, but he loved your lavender cookies.
He
did?
His compliments to you. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I should send him a few then. I'll do that next time. Maybe he'll be a little bit less grumpy.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
you
I think he might like you.
Oh, he's always so
not to go
grumpy,
there.
like a big brown bear. But you know.
Maybe not for the coming week though.
No.
Maybe leave him alone for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I don't normally go into the forest myself, but if I know the village, I'll go and bring him some cookie.
Well, maybe not go there to bring him cookies. His
But
house is pretty well guarded, but maybe when you just run into him in town when he
yeah, no,
eventually.
that's what I said. I don't go. Be too dangerous if you ask me. But anyways, me and the girls were wondering if you could like help us get inside of the mansion. We couldn't get in last night because there was this terrible thing happening in town. Like they strung up one of the farmers and one of the fishers by their skin, or one of the paw in the middle of the night. It was terrible. Really? They took the bodies down, but this is the first time victims happened. But you know, like, I just want to check how, you know, Mrs. Meyersdorf is doing. We've not heard from her since, and she cancelled, you know, our little ladies' club of book lovers. We're just wondering, and there's this gruff-looking man at the door that they're not letting anyone in, and they're just denying that they're the ones who are not letting anyone in. They're just pretending to not be there. It's terribly confusing. And everyone wants to get something from Holofernes. Like, he's not giving out any food. We know there's food inside of the mansion because he's not the one starving. We're all starving here. Well, I'm not starving because I still have food because, you know, I prep. I have just stuff.
She's a prepper. She has a fucking bunker.
I hoard food.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. For some reason, I'm not surprised. Well, I don't know if we can get you past them. But we also kind of want to talk to Mayador still.
You know, I was thinking, right? I have a plan.
She leans in, right, when she says that. Alduin also.
Yeah. She's just leaning in like that. So, and she's just like brushing the hair away from your ear, Alduin, and then she's like whispering with a little bit of spittle in your ear. You know, that kind of thing. So, I was thinking, in the stables, there are only 2 mercenaries. And, I could bring them cookies with like a sleeping thing in them.
Well,
Because,
Amina,
you know,
you devious. You're
yes, you're
devious.
sort of like my friend. She's the herbalist of the town. She makes like concoctions and stuff. So don't tell anyone, because then they'll just say that she's a witch, and then she's just going off on a tangent again. But she's not a witch. She just makes like little potions and all that. Anyways, so I thought we could convince them to eat the cookies, but then we need some strong men to just like put them away or dress like them, so that none of the other villagers those guards away, and then we could get back into the adventure. That was kind of my idea. I just want to know how Mrs. Mayadobs is doing.
Do you think she's trapped in there? Are they keeping her hostage, or what's
Well,
going on?
Do you think that's happening? Oh, that might be the case.
No,
I
but
didn't even
you're
think of that.
trying to sneak
What if
past
they
the
are
guard.
doing? What if they are doing that? What if they are actually keeping them hostage? That's terrible. We need to get inside right now. That's a
Oh, this woman.
horrible thought.
Oh, this
We
woman.
need to help her.
But
This-
what were you thinking? I mean,
I just thought that she couldn't get out because, I didn't even think of that. I didn't think that through.
Oh, well, Amina's like from 0 to
Probably not.
100 in 3 seconds.
Probably not.
At
Let's-
this
let's-
point,
let's not-
I would like to use a message to send Alduin a message that I'm at this point actually wondering if Meyersdorf is in his house voluntarily or not.
I will respond with I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, well, I mean, a quick question. When did the mercenaries arrive?
Oh, I don't know. A few weeks ago.
Right, and the thing with the creatures started a few weeks ago?
What creatures?
Well, the attacks.
Oh, yes, the attacks. A few weeks ago.
Right. What came first, the mercenaries or the attacks? Do you know?
The mercenary.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Seen Meyersdorf when
Yep.
we arrived.
We did. but
Did
he
you
was
see
acting very...
Meyersdorf when you arrived?
We did, but he was acting
Was
very
the one on the
strange.
cart, right?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yes, of course, on the cart.
But here's the
I
thing.
remember.
Here's the thing. He was not acting. We are whispering. I'm trying to whisper, but without.
She's whispering as
Right.
well.
But he wasn't acting like the same man that wrote that letter that was on the notice board. On the letter that we got.
Yes, maybe
That was
he
not the same
wasn't-
man.
Maybe he was in a hurry.
I don't know. Sounds like something more's
Well.
going on.
Wilhelmina, you were at the square when that cart toppled over?
Yeah, you were.
Yes, she was?
Yes, of course. I remember.
Right. Well, so what are we gonna do? What do we want to get into the mansion?
I mean, there's a lot of attention right now.
Yeah, but I really need to get into the mansion. I just need to know how, Mayadov's wife is doing. I'm so concerned.
I get that.
Can I if what am I sensing from her? Because she seems to be extremely determined to get inside.
Make an insight check.
Am I sensing some weirdness coming from her? Some weird stuff? Some funny business? My Vincent not trusting people senses are tingling right now. Real bad.
Give me one moment, please. So what you sense is that Wilhelmina seems very determined to get inside, and she is genuinely incredibly concerned about the welfare of her friend of this book club right now, wife of Holofernes Maedors.
Okay.
I'm just gonna draw for a bit. This is the manor.
Where? Yes.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
nice, right?
Very nicely done.
And the other places.
This are the stables, what she was talking about.
Yeah. I will ask Wilhelmina if that stable is connected to the manor itself.
Yeah, it's like it's connected to the manor inside.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But guys, I mean, there's a lot of people here right now.
Yeah.
Is it
What?
really a good idea to just barge into the Meyersdorf house?
Yeah, but
No.
that's why we do it through the stable. A
If
lot of
we
people
would-
won't be there. There are just a few there. And I thought only the ones, the mercenaries. No one's trying to get through the stables. They're all trying to get through the front door. But the
we,
thing is, we need to get through the mercenaries first to be able to get inside of the mansion.
we would be able to go here to the docks. We might be able to cross the water here and try to enter the stable.
I wasn't looking at what you were pointing. I was looking at your faces. Could you do that again? Yeah. So one of the things is that on this map, I kind of forgot to draw this bridge, but there's a bridge. That looks like a penis. Give me 1 second.
Plot bridge.
This is a bridge.
It's a plot bridge.
Yeah, it's a plot bridge. No, I forgot it. It's a drawbridge. It can like clap out and clap in again, because else no one can go in here.
I actually don't want Wilhelmina to come along with us.
But
as it
that's
might
the
be
whole
dangerous.
point. I really get in.
Trying to think of what I can say to her to not have her tag along.
Well, if you're not
Drawing a
helping
blank.
me, I'll do it by myself. Probably be able to
Yeah,
find other strong men. I just thought that I could count on.
nonsense. But I don't know
She
if it's the
seems
wisest
determined.
thing for you to join us,
Well,
as it might be dangerous.
yeah, the thing is, it won't be that dangerous. You guys are there to protect me, and I know the mansion inside and out. I can lead you directly to Meyersdorf himself.
The last time some of us went to talk to Meyersdorf, that didn't really go well, did it?
So it would be so much better if you bring me with him. I'm a family friend. I know the Meyersdorf for years now.
If you're a family friend, that wouldn't matter if we would break into the mansion.
But we're not breaking in. The door's unlocked.
Is there a door? I see a big fence.
Yes. I have an invitation.
I think if we truly want to get into that manor, this is our best shot.
Say that again, Jens.
That's our best shot. To get in.
You're just cutting out continuously.
Yeah, you have to
It's
say it
just
again.
it's not triggering.
Yeah, it's probably our best shot to get into the mansion, manor, mansion, manor.
Manner.
Manor.
Yeah.
Right.
It probably is.
So
But
Shall we do this?
why?
we need to talk to Meyersdorf. Something is wrong. I can sense it. Something is wrong. Something is
Yes.
not right.
There we go.
Okay.
Aldwin knows. We can find out. It's a little adventure. Ooh, it's so exciting.
Then
It's like
plan.
in the books I read. Ooh, and she looks around at the other women who all look terrified.
The other women were listening along.
Yeah, there are like three
The book
other
club women.
women. They're all
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
book
The book
club.
club.
It's the little girls' book club.
Yeah.
But they're not little girls, like they are adult
Yeah.
Yeah.
women.
It was a terrible name I came
Yeah.
up with, but continue.
Yeah.
Women reading.
They
for no-
squeal like little women,
Yes.
like tiny girls. Yeah.
Well, I have the cookies already. I made it again.
Oh, just to check real quick. Does anyone need to take a real rest before they can do anything? I
Um,
can go. I'm
I mean,
fine.
I'm still a few uh, cuts in. I mean, but
I'm fine currently. I cannot see Xenamin's hit points.
I am full.
You're full health.
Actually, Cynthia, could you edit my token so that it actually tracks my hit points in the character sheet?
I can.
Well, maybe do that for next time. I
yeah.
looking
Yeah,
at the
what time
time,
is
I
it?
don't think
Oh, yeah,
it.
5 minutes.
We've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Yep.
So
While this conversation was happening, Lux was just looking around and into the sky and just not really paying attention to the conversation, but just seeing if this bird that she saw earlier is anywhere
Make a
near.
perception check.
yes. Whispers.
How do I do it again? Like whisper,
Slash
right?
W space and then the name of the player,
Yeah.
which should be just Lux. Me and Jens have been whispering to each other all night.
It's just
But
like a
yes, it's on
message.
the Google Drive, by the way. The character
The
sheet.
backstory. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told
It
you.
should be on the character sheet on the
I,
Google
I
Drive.
told you. I whispered it back. Oh, it's in the G drive.
Oh right, I see that now.
Actually, put it in my character sheet now.
We need a sponsor, so we have something to talk about. Waiting for whispers.
Yeah.
Incarnate!
All right,
Oh, darn it.
today's
episode
game.
is brought to you by Incarnate.
Yeah.
But yes, sort of.
Kinda. I mean, the maps.
The map's there. The DM's there.
I want to say something, but I won't. Something about time.
Oh right, I know
Developing
something we
of
can plug.
maps.
So me and Jens have this cool Pokemon Emerald game that we're doing, that we're streaming.
Yep.
We're probably going to be doing that this weekend again, I think.
Yes.
Possibly
I'm
this
done
Sunday.
with the whisper.
Oh,
by the
she's
way.
done. Okay, go for it.
Does it look like a jackdaw instead of a raven?
Make a nature check.
These two birds, they look so fucking similar. Like I've put two pictures beside of them, and they are so fucking similar.
It looks like a blackbird.
Yeah.
Philomena, what are you looking at?
Oh, I was just watching what you were looking at. Seems like a bird. You were talking about birds last time, weren't you?
Yeah.
Lux really likes birds.
I noticed, yeah. They seem nice.
If they don't shit on your head.
Do I feel like Wilhelmina knows more about this bird than just what I told her?
Make an insight check.
Vincent so much doesn't trust her. Oh. More whispers. Well, so that Pokemon game that we're doing, we're played with permadeath,
Seems
basically.
like Wilhelmina really does not seem to know anything more than what you told her about the bird. It's just a passing interest as far as you can tell. She seems terribly difficult to read right now.
I hear fighting.
Yes,
Why do I hear fighting?
Why do you hear
because
fighting?
currently
Oh no.
some of the villagers are attacking the mercenaries. They are guarding the doors, but it's not difficult for the village. Spectacular fashion as their pitchforks break underneath the might of double-edged swords and hammers and maul. One of the villagers is now bleeding on the ground with like a head wound as he shouts up, "I'm just hungry! Meyersdorf is supposed to rule this town!" And then Wilhelmina looks at you all, is like, "Come on, what is your decision? If this continues on, it's just going to be more carnage. So
Well,
we need to
if-
get inside to get to Meyersdorf and find out what is happening."
if there was any point to get into the matter unnoticed, it would be now.
Yes, it seems like this distraction is very opportune.
Okay, well, lead the way.
It's just like, go! Go! Go!
This is very
Got
pushy.
in!
So, you all go towards
Yep.
the stable. And she pushes the cookies into Lux's hands. "So, you seem like the nicest? Or, no. Maybe you," as she gives it to Xanamin. Almost as if she knows that Xanamin is a lot more charming. "You try. Just give the cookies
Oh.
to them. Use your...
You just don't trust me with the cookies.
No, I think you should just stand there and be pretty. And then he should just do the talking. This would work." And then she stands back in the shadows. "I'll watch."
Actually, we're not going to the front door, are we?
No, we're
No.
going through the...
No.
Okay.
This is the
That's
stable.
babies.
And it's at this point where you, with a tray of cookies in your hands and Lux being pushed to your side, and Wilhelmina watching from the shadows with 3 terrified ladies of the book club behind her. That's
Oh,
all
they're
on
still
the
there.
stream.
Yay!
Okay.
That's where we will end the stream.
For the
It's a
next...
cookie recipe for
Oh, man.
disaster.
I am so not trusting
Recipe for
Wilhelmina right now.
disaster.
Oh
Yep.
no. All my senses are tingling with that woman. That woman is up to
Very
In a
something.
nice
hard.
way. Nice tinglies.
No, the bad ones. No, the bad ones. Alduin also, like he like inside checked her and she seemed to be on, but he's still watching her. He's watching her every move.
I'm glad the players do not trust the DM.
I also know you. I know how you DM. I have
Yeah.
heard the stories. I know.
I expected to be grappled with that bear pit and be thrown into the pit.
And then when you climb back out, thrown back in.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I
The
know
trust
you.
is
What do you mean? I'm a kind DM, a
Yeah.
benevolent DM. I would
Yeah, but
never
you're
do
also
something.
you're also the DM that will curse one of their players and like railroad the or sidetrack them is the right word.
Blink dogs.
Blink dogs. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us.
What do you suspect
Yeah,
is
thanks for
happening
joining
right
us.
now? What do
What
you
with
think is
Wilhelmina?
happening?
I
Yeah.
currently think that Wilhelmina is actually that creature. Vincent's
Well-
like I'm like that Wilhelmina. It's shapeshift into Wilhelmina.
Something shifted.
Yeah, because she
Right.
is not acting the same 100% anymore. So
I actually don't know about Wilhelmina. Thinking that Meyersdorf is being trapped in himself.
oh
and
yes,
that the guy that we met at the first day in Merkfall, that is definitely not Meyersdorf.
no, my
Somebody posing as.
my full theory currently is that Vincent's theory, Alduin's theory is sort of the same. The mercenaries are literally stealing the entire village money, and they are keeping Meyerdorf inside, or either inside or he's dead. And one of them is this shapeshifter creature that we learned about, or at least under the control of one of them. And that is Wilhelmina right now. That is my current
that.
working theory.
Okay.
Definitely a
Awesome.
possibility.
That's conspiracies going on.
Yeah.
The DM just enjoying all the ideas and
This,
Wild
by the way,
ideas.
She's improvising everything, and everything that we're telling her
Yeah.
now, she'll just add in.
I'm not improvising.
This
Yeah.
is my DM brain working. This is my DM brain like this is how I would play it at this point. If this were the parameters of all the information I would have at this point, this is how I would be playing it right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks everyone for joining. We
Yeah, thanks for
will
joining.
not be back
What?
next
Oh, wait.
week.
If we have viewers, I'd like to hear what you think is happening in Merkfall right now.
Yes. Tweet at us at DireRolls. Don't do it in chat because that will just disappear. But tweet at us at DireRolls. And let us know
On
what
Twitter,
you guys think.
maybe.
On Twitter.
Throw in a link.
If anyone guesses it right, after the plot has unfolded, I'll send you my favorite dice.
Oh shit.
This one, I believe.
wow.
Yeah, there it
that's
is.
really
Twitter.com/DireRolls.
That's
Shit.
amazing.
That is pretty cool.
That's
Okay.
very
But-
None of my players are allowed to join, by the way.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh.
None of the players allowed.
Yes, excluded for the giveaways.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have friends. Friends can join, right?
I have friends. Right, friends.
Okay, so
Okay. Well, everyone.
Somebody's asking if this is homebrew.
what is homebrew?
This what we're playing right now. The campaign.
So the campaign is homebrew, the quests are homebrew, but it is all taking place in Teldore, which is made by Matthew Mercer. So I have the Teldore campaign guide, but we're literally like Merkfall is not a place that is in the campaign guide. I made that up, but I'm just loosely using Matthew Mercer's world, but putting some places of myself in there, my own quests and my own threads and all that kind of stuff. Some of the creatures they fought were some of them are part of the monster manual, some of them might be of the Teldore campaign guide. I just like to mix and match, like bikinis.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
No
Yes.
clue what
So.
it's like.
Well, and I think we'll be back at the 24th
Yeah, next week
of
Friday.
April, same time as today.
Yeah.
So
For
anyone who can
the 100% correct information, follow us on Twitter because I will be posting that when we actually know for sure. But until
Yep.
then,
Yeah.
stay at home. Don't go outside.
Yeah.
And just
Don't stuck up on toilet paper.
be happy and wait for us next week.
Yeah, we
Okay.
will be back
And,
at some point.
Just to mention, the 24th, Brion is unfortunately unable to join us. So we will continue on without her, right?
I don't think we have discussed that yet. I
Sure.
think we should
Yeah.
discuss
No,
that
we
later.
haven't discussed that. Yeah, but we're like announcing that we'll be online on the 4th,
Yeah.
so I was like, what?
No,
But,
yeah.
Follow
That's
us
what
on
I'm saying.
Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. We'll let you know
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Well, everyone,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.